Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and dude, you guys are so amazing. Right now it is 2 hours after releasing the previous episode and you guys make this the happiest I should already be in bed moment of my entire time on YouTube. The engagement is so amazing and incredible to me, it's unbelievable. And let me tell you guys, I answered every comment. The hardest comments to catch are the ones that respond to something I already responded to, because for some reason I cannot sort the comments this way. I can sort the comments that I haven't answered yet, so I still have to figure out how to catch these comments. But fresh comments, new comments, they will always be answered on these videos. Try me. I will respond to everything. Since only a few hours passed since you were able to suggest your names for the district here, I'm gonna wait until the next episode for some more suggestions to trickle in. Most of the suggestions, by the way, had some relation to the fire that was raging here, but I guess I had that one coming. Right in the beginning we can fix a mistake I made, and I believe that's right here. This is the old town, so naturally we are going to need the old town policy. Yeah, whether or not this is gonna benefit us a lot, it has to go in. What are we going to do today? Well, we're gonna do two things, campus and one unique building. For some reason, I don't know why, I have the feeling I have to add a unique building. I'm gonna kick things off, naturally, by painting the campus area. We'll have to see if there's even enough space for what we have in mind. Next up comes the trade school administration building, which is of course huge, so we're not gonna have enough space. What we can do, however, is expand across the road here, and I'm gonna come up with something nice to fit the administration and maintenance buildings, whatever we need there. Let's see what we can do. Alright, now we should have ample of space for all the facilities, including parks and decorations. Otherwise we're just gonna expand even more. But there we go, administration building, unlocking a couple of new things. The dormitory increases attractiveness and capacity. Study hall also increases attractiveness. Groundskeeping for attractiveness and land value. And the freaking book club also for the attractiveness. So attractiveness seems to be something quite important for this area. Here we also have a aquatic center and basketball arena, both of which are very high in upkeep, but they're probably really nice since it's allowing the campus to have sports teams. Last but not least, there are faculties for different subjects, so people can actually choose what they want to study there. Oh, that's actually nice. Look at that feature. It automatically placed a road, so I can build stuff adjacent to it without having to fill up everything with my own roads. I love it. This means we can go all out with our pathing system and actually build adjacent to those. We're gonna have a nice little park section right here with a couple of props, and then I want to have my dormitory. Next up we have the groundskeeping. This is small and can be tucked away a little bit here in the corner where I won't need anything else. I then want to go ahead and build 2 book clubs. I want to have these next to our main university building. I mean, this building right here doesn't need to be inside of the campus area, but I think it's kind of fitting. Also want to make sure we have a nice pathing system going on right there, and we have some space for a relaxing park for lunch break. Now, holy cow, check this out. There are plenty of buildings we can still add. There's even... What? Police academy. Okay, this building is enormous, has a high upkeep, but I definitely want it. It increases patrol car count, jail capacity and police department efficiency. It's crazy. So you go right there. Great. Wow, this is insane. Let's actually have a look at the area here. What information can we get from this screen? We have spots for teachers, spots for students. We can see what contributes to attractiveness and then of course our profits or expenses. This also comes with a whole bunch of policies, some of which we still have to unlock. Free lunch! Man, I wish I had free lunch at university. Well, maybe let's wait with the socialist policies for just a bit. I might include them in the future once I know we have enough money. And it looks like we want to generate academic works in order to increase our reputation. To speed things up, we could give them a grant, actually. Good to know. Okay, let's first of all unpause the game and just kind of observe it a little bit. Maybe in the meantime I'm already gonna start with a bunch of parks and decorations. Actually, you know, one thing I want to do right off the bat is provide a way for the students to cross this road without having to take the sidewalks and everything. Maybe something like that. I hope people are actually going to use this pathway, but they have the opportunity to go down into the administration building, or they can also choose to continue along this pathway in order to gain access to some other buildings. Let's also make pathways into this direction. We might also need a way to cross the road to the police academy. If we just attach a pathway like this, there's going to be no crossing, so potentially right here we want a tiny bit of road. Just a little bit, and there we have it. Pathway across here, and a pathway across there. Okay, yeah, we might have to fix some of the slopes here, all in due time though. And a nice triangle pathway to wrap it up. Of course, that had to disconnect. What can we do with a broken connection? What can we do with a broken connection? Okay. Ooh, intriguing. That accidentally made things look nice. I'm actually gonna call this campuses for now. I found that one hilarious. And it looks as though we already have over 100 students. We're gonna need 502 academic works in order to upgrade to the next level. While this was actually happening, it seems as though we had another fire going on. Maybe I have to take care of that first. So the thing is, I wish to have some more tools for decorations. First and foremost, I want to be able to make my own pools of water. Not necessarily in order to cheat the system, I want to be able to make more decorations using water. So if you're strongly against the mod that allows me to do that, you have to voice it in the comment section in this video. Otherwise I will probably end up installing it. One example of such a thing is going to be my roundabouts here. I would like to fill these two with water. Now, I don't want to cheat in any way, shape or form. So what we're going to do is move the fire helicopter depot somewhere nearby my existing water. So at least we wouldn't take advantage of that mod functionality wise. So we're going to grab the water depot, place it right there. Going to add another road like this. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Helicopter depot, this is your new spot. Another thing you guys noticed is we have high density residential and everything, but we haven't raised the taxes just yet. So we're gonna go up to the magical 12%. And one more thing that has been pointed out is with the policy to encourage cycling, we might want to go with roads with bicycle lanes. So if we just go ahead and upgrade all the roads that aren't one way, maybe a lot more people are gonna choose to ride the bike. Yeah, unfortunately I can only do it with the side roads since everything else is one way. We can do the same thing in the old town, and this also gets rid of the... Oh no, this got rid of my houses. What I meant to say, it's getting rid of the parked cars, so hopefully I'm not gonna destroy too many more buildings. Alright, there we go. Said and done. This already looks much cleaner. I just don't like parked cars. I did end up destroying a couple more buildings, especially in the curves. So let's make sure people can also go to the festival. I mean, this is very important that they don't go with the cars there. We don't want drunk people driving. Alright, good stuff. People are actually using that. I like the bicycle lane. Bicycles shouldn't be on the road with the cars. Or the sidewalk at that. Something else you guys wanted me to do is upgrade these roads to dirt roads. Not sure. I mean, I live in Switzerland and we do have paved roads all the way up into the mountains, but I'm not sure how other countries do that. What is my garbage doing? Okay, we have high garbage. Can I actually empty these? No, we still need the incineration plant to do that. Okay, let's maybe take care of another issue here. We have the cemetery, and what I would like to do is move it up to this place. We have to build a new one though, and then we want to empty this one into another building. So this should be emptied very quickly so we can destroy it afterwards. Can I snuggle in a pathway here? Oh yes, baby, that's good stuff. Hold on, we have the dormitory, but do we have a study hall? I don't think so yet. The study hall would actually fit perfectly in this spot. Just look at that. We have to wait until the cemetery is empty. Okay, well, first of all, fix the spelling mistake. I also added a couple of decorations already. I actually did the park right here as well, so people can, I don't know if they are actually gonna walk in here, I doubt it, but there are a couple of nice places to hang out for lunch. There's even a little food stand. Can I actually go into first person? Yeah, there we go. Ah, this is amazing. We got the grill right here. All the students, they seem to be happy. They can take a seat here or enjoy the park. Of course with the clock, so they don't miss their classes. We're still waiting for a lot of students. Let's actually check this one out. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to empty. So now it's time to take care of our first unique building. What do we want to go for? We have the Statue of Wealth, for instance. I would like this to be accessible from both these districts. Let's actually see, does this have a radius? Yeah, sure it does. Must be built on a roadside, but it would be nice. So it's kind of visible from this pathway, but also from the highway, maybe causing a bunch of accidents. Yeah, it is kind of even. This could be our connection. Let's attempt to place this here. Oh, it actually fits perfectly. Almost touches the highway. Statue of Wealth, you go right there. Yeah, that is actually a nice spot. However, I did not originally wanted to connect these two districts like so. Maybe it's not the worst of ideas. Wow, holy cow, we have 4.5 million. I didn't even realize, but we are making minus population again. What's going on here? Yeah, cemetery is full. Dude, I really need to burn people. I think it's time to add more residential areas. We do have the demand for it after all. However, before we do that, I need to add a bunch of trees here. I just need to, guys. I cannot continue otherwise. Yeah, okay. I feel better now. In the level 2 category, we have Fountain of Life and Death. This would be fitting. Where do we have the most seniors? I guess we could set something up right here. Let me actually do that. We're gonna choose a nice road again. A little bit. No, come on. Yes. And there we go. Fountain of Life and Death. Now this is really nice. I might juggle it around a little bit afterwards, but essentially this area right here is gonna be my first custom-made park. We're gonna choose one of the smaller variants for this. Ooh, something else I just discovered, the sauna. This definitely needs to go in this district. Let's see, which house do we want to kill for that? Possibly, yeah, let's do it right there. Gotta respect the proper sauna. And of course, before we forget, in the old town, I wanted to add one of these, a yoga garden. Whoop, our first academic year is over. 125 students, okay, unrecognized. Tuition fees 5 per student, okay. I wish I could have studied so cheaply. 2 toga parties. Students missed the classes. People sleeping on the campus lawn that I made for them. Hilarious report. Cemetery here is slowly emptying, but not fast enough. To help out with that, I think we're just gonna add another one right here. This shouldn't disturb the traffic too much and makes people even happier. Maybe even increases the land value for some more upgrades. Let's see. I'm actually tempted to add another area with higher density. I kind of like a mixture of it. So we're not gonna go all in. I just wanna make this area all high density and gain a lot more people, hopefully. I mean, it's already more households at level 1. And at level 5, we already have 26 households. So it's definitely worth it. We can add one here that I've just done. I'm probably gonna leave the rest. You know what? Actually, these guys, they can probably be exchanged with high density here as well. And then maybe just this tiny building. Since we have so much money, let's actually go all in with a grant. I'm just gonna give them that. And we can hire more academic staff. Maybe I should have done that. Holy cow. 7? I don't even know how many I need. Let's go with 5. No, actually, let's go with 10. It doesn't look like it changed the number of students, but we do have a better chance of creating an academic work. Pretty expensive endeavors though, I have to admit, with so few students. We are back. I let the game run a little bit. We do have a lot more students. Well, about 50 more students or so. I also had a look at my school distribution, and it seems as though we're gonna need a couple more elementary schools, and I also added another high school type of thing, the Institute of Creative Arts. This actually made a whole bunch of people right here upgrade. As you can see, they're going nuts basically. So most of them now will reach level 5, which is substantially gonna increase our population. I really believe we don't have to build too many more residentials in order to get to 17k, but we'll have to see. I guess while we're waiting for things to develop a little bit, I wanna hide this pathway. I don't see any other way to save this. I can actually live with that. I love the graveyard in the middle of the city's main shopping district. Jeez. Oh no, it happened again. Where are my freaking helicopters? Man, this is really sad to see. By the way, let's have a look at the options. I just wanted you to see. I haven't experienced a random disaster just yet. This is where I have my slider. I know it's very low down, but you have to feel me. I'm not in the mood to rebuild the city throughout the entire gameplay. Random disasters should be very seldom. But if you have any idea on how this slider works, what frequency is which position, let me know. There we go. More helicopters. Please, fire, don't spread anymore. Come on. No, you didn't manage to contain it. Okay, that fire was actually fairly small. No, what is happening? Oh no, I cannot have my freaking forests. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a second fire helicopter depot. I simply refuse to go without forests. Okay, 6 helicopters hopefully are gonna do the trick a little bit quicker. Oh no, my fire watchtower is on fire. How are we supposed to know there's a fire now? Man, I wonder, does this do anything with the land value? No, nothing at all. Well, I guess after this episode I'm gonna cross off all the name suggestions that don't have anything to do with fire. Whoa, check this out. We actually got the academic works in the joint, so I might not even have to spend more money for this. Well, I did give them another grant, that's true. These darn toga parties. Our population is almost up to 14k. Maybe, oh no, there's another fire raging. Yeah, we can clearly see there's a ton of upgrade potential still. What do you want? More education and I believe sometimes, yeah, land value. Actually, the wiser choice might be another fire depot. Let me try that in order to increase the land value. Yeah, tons of upgrades. Good stuff. It's not like we can have too many fire departments in this district. Post office is on fire. Oh, that is actually a good point. We might need another post office. Like, first of all, we might want a sorting facility. Ah, this is amazing how this just fits in there. And then another post office for this region. Let's see. I guess since this is a service, I'm gonna add it to my main road. We can always move it when we're not happy with it. Okay guys, it is happening. We are almost at 17k. And you can see I just made sure that most of my high rises are at level 5. Well, I had to add this additional little part of the district. Actually, let's make sure this is within the district. There we go. But it did take a while. I just left the game running in the background while editing. The campus situation didn't really improve though. Ah, actually it did improve. We're already at 405 students. That's very nice. But the most important thing, so I can wrap up this episode, is gonna be the upgrades we get in just a second. Come on! Finally! Ah, okay. Another tile, that's good. Another campus area. But geez, I was waiting for this. Also, water treatment plant, that's gonna be handy, but crematorium, thank you so much. But yeah, I guess with that out of the way, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've made it to this point, I love you. Have a great time, and see you soon. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.